I thought rather than just do a story, I thought I would just go live. Everyone seems so invested in my run, which is so awesome. Oh my God, the amount of messages I've got. If I haven't replied to you, please know that I've read every single one and I am reading every single message. I'm still getting through them. That everyone's so invested. So I thought rather than just do a story, I'd go live, talk you through what was going through my head, and then that way it's on here forever if anyone needs any inspiration. Thank you. Yeah, like, oh, what a freaking, oh, there we go. You did it, Melbourne Mara. What a 16 weeks to get. How am I feeling? I'm a bit sore. Just walked up and down my stairs twice and I was like, I need one of those wheelchair things that helps you down the stairs. So I thought I'd just talk you, just be really quick, guys, because I still haven't showered, but I thought I would just talk you through the run, talk you through, thank you, the mental grit that I had, and some weird things that happened on the run. Wait for this. Yeah, so I'll talk you through it. So obviously the knee's not been good this week. Even walking, it's been sore. It's been 16 weeks, this plan. So I started the plan, and then a week later I found out I was pregnant, and I was like, no, I'm going to do it anyway. So started training, following the plan. Thanks, Deb. Thanks, Hannah. And yeah, ran through Europe, as you guys would have seen, was following the plan to a T. I didn't miss a run. Every interval session I did. And this was off the back of the Great Ocean Road half as well, where my toenail was like completely stuffed. So along the way I have lost 2 toenails. I reckon I've probably lost another one today. And then of course we had the miscarriage. And I missed 3 runs, a 20 kilometre as well, which is obviously quite a long run. And then so after that I thought, well, now I'll go for a time, because I wasn't going to go for a time pregnant. Anyway, I got back, obviously crashed my car. So that was a mental strain. Got sick. Chris ended up in hospital. And then had the retreat. So I did 2 little runs at the retreat as well. And then, yeah, Monday run was fine. And then Wednesday my knee was not fine. It's 6Ks. I did an 8K run. Wednesday, 6Ks. My knee was not okay. And then, yeah, just got told to walk, strapped up. Now I'm going to text someone in a second. LJ came round and strapped it up for me on Thursday. What day did you come round, LJ? Thursday. So to say that I was a bit nervous going in, as you guys would have seen from my stories, was an understatement. I was just wanted to get to the end. And so rocked up this morning and had my little angel on me, a little baby angel that the beautiful Jules and Mel bought for me. So our little baby was attached to me, and I just knew this was in the bag. Everyone was like sending so many supportive messages, and you can do it. And it just meant so much to me, this run, to get it done. Sorry. So I worked so freaking hard for it. So anyway, started off, felt fine, felt great. I always go out too fast. I was really conscious to just, chill out. It's 42 Ks, just chill out. And then at 6Ks, like, this is where it gets weird, guys, okay? So at 6Ks, the knee started to get really sore. And I was like, shit. Like, really sore. And I was like, shit, I was like, keep going. But Dan, if it stays this sore, you're not going to, like, this was 6S. I was like, you're not going to last 42 at this. And then at 8Ks, Robbie Williams' Angels came on. And I was talking to my little angel up there, and I was like, please help me. Please help me. And Angels came on by Robbie Williams, and the pain just dissipated, guys. It just went away. Like, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like smiling, and I was like, yes, thank you. And it just went away. So I was on a little bit of a high for the next few kilometres then, because I was like, thank God. It just was so weird. So weird. And so I was singing Robbie at the top of my lungs. And I kept like having little pep talks to my little angel. I was like, please help me, stay with me, don't leave me. And I was saying, like, in my head, I had this image of like my little baby up there going, I've got you, Mum, I've got you, it's fine. I'm still with you, but you don't need me. You're cool. I'm just going to chill up here. I was like, okay, you just chill up there until I need you. And then so at different parts of the run, I was like, you still there? And I had this like image of it being like, I'm still here. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. then at about 25k mark, my quads started like getting really like seizing up, and my quads never seize up, and I was like, what the hell? So that was about 25k's. And then at 30k's, my knee buckled up Fitzroy Street, like a buckle that I like, ooh, and I was like, shit. It didn't hurt. It wasn't hurting. It just buckled underneath me. And I was like, oh, just slow down. So I would be really consistent with my pace. If you have a look at my pace right up until, right up until that 30k mark, really consistent between 5:10 and 5:20 a kilometre. But at 30k's when it buckled up Fitzroy Street, I was like, yeah, you'd have to slow down a bit. Just be careful, like it wasn't hurting. So I was at 30k's. And then this is the second weird thing that happened. So about 34k's, my music was like, it was like someone was switching the songs. And I was like, is it, because it was in my chest, I was like, is it like going next song? Like, is my boob like hitting it? I mean, because they're massive. Is like, am I too sweaty and it's like hitting the next button? Because it was like someone was skipping songs for me. And then this is weird, right? Are you ready? Got down to South Bank and Tina Turner's Simply the Best comes on. That's my song. It's my running song. It's a song that gets me to the end of runs. It's my song. Simply the Best comes on, so I'm like, oh, awesome. And then round the corner is Chris and the kids. What the hell? I said to Chris after, I was like, oh, you were playing with my playlist. You had Spotify on family sharing and you were switching the songs, so that was like perfect timing for me to come around. He's like, Danny, I was tracking you, videoing and looking after 3 kids. Do you think I had Spotify open? And I was like, get out of town. You didn't put it on? He was like, no. Like, how weird is that? Like, literally, before I saw them, my favourite running song comes on, and there they are. I was like, what the hell? Like, how could it have been any better? So anyway, we come around the corner, I see them there. Simply the Best is pumping in my ears. And I knew I had it in the bag. And I just enjoyed that last, 7 kilometres. Like, in your head, you're like, you can run 7 kilometres. You can run 7 kilometres with your eyes closed. I mean, the hill and through the gardens is a little bit hard. But, you'd get there and, yeah. It was just amazing. And I crossed that finish line and I burst into tears crossing that finish line. Because I ran in. I had a dream a few weeks ago that...
Well, my love.
Oh.
Off to the gym.
Thank you, darling. Have fun. I had a dream a few weeks ago that I was running to the finish line and I was running and I felt fine. And I suppose my other half marathons I've done, I've always run across the finish line feeling like it was hard, like not being able to sprint across the finish line, having to get into the G and literally really struggle, almost fall across the finish line. And in this dream a few weeks ago, I was running across the finish line and Casey and Chris and the kids were there at the end and they were cheering me on in this dream. And I was like, oh, I could run another 42 kilometers. Actually, oh my God, how weird is this? And in the dream, I didn't have my headphones on. And Casey's like, where are your headphones? So I didn't need music. And I got into that G today and I sprinted around that G and I was like, oh, and I crossed it. And yeah, actually I had my headphones around my neck. How weird. That's really weird. Anyway, yeah, so just sprinted across the finish line, which I've never done. And yeah, just burst into tears. And Casey was there actually with Em at the end. So, yeah, just runners high. I'm on a high. I'm so proud of myself. My last marathon was before I had kids and it was a 4.5-hour marathon because I'd had a stress fracture in my foot. And from 21 kilometres, I was hobbling the whole way. So I'm so proud of myself. 3 hours 45. Yeah, did it. Yay. I can do hard things. Anyone can do hard things if you put your mind to it. And it's funny, I had a few people message me being like, you don't have to do it, Danny. You don't want to injure yourself anymore. And those people I love that you guys are trying to help me, but that's not what I need at this time. I need people to go, yes. And so many of you are sending me messages. Yeah, such a special run. It just, when you overcome stuff to get, and you reach a goal, and the whole time I was thinking as well, this is yours. No more fucking shit. No more shit. I've had enough shit this year. Nothing else. The 16 weeks has given me enough. And it's been full of so many highs. Our holiday was so beautiful. We had the best holiday, and unfortunately it ended so bad, shit. And every time something else happened, I was like, come on. Something's got to happen. It's going to be good. And I'm so proud of myself. But thank you all so much for all your support and your cheerleading on. It really helps. It really helps. So, this is a reminder that if you've got someone that's trying to achieve something, it doesn't matter how big or small, it doesn't have to be a marathon, it could be something really small that they're trying to achieve, cheer them on, because, oh my God, what it does is just amazing. Like, it literally, I can't remember her name, but there was someone, I don't know if you're on here, but like, you stood at freaking Fitzroy Street twice cheering me on. You took photos for me. I can't remember your name now. I feel terrible. Leanne, maybe? And like everyone like going, Danny, go, Danny. It just really helps. So please be everyone's cheerleader. Be your own cheerleader. And you can do hard things. You've just got to put your mind to it. You should just got to put your mind to it. And there will be obstacles along the way, always, because that's life. But it's how you move through those obstacles, what they teach you, and how you come up the other side that matters the most. So, I absolutely stink. I have salt. You probably can't see it, but you can if you're in with me, all over my face. Like when I get in that shower, the salt's going to run down. I've got chafe under my armpits and in between my legs. And I haven't even got that big of legs and I've got chafe. Casey's going to come around. We're going to have a champagne and breathe for a second and then plan the next one. But if you're not part of my running group, come and be a part of my running group. We had a great team today. Some people doing the 10K, the half, the full. Women Who Run is my page. Huge cheerleader group over there on Facebook. So come and join my running group. I'm doing the 2XU 10K on the 3rd of December. So that's going to be, I'm going to go for a PB 10K. So time to maybe I'll give myself maybe 5 days, 7 days rest from running, and then hopefully my knee's okay. Might go see LJ, and then back to it. Those extrinsic goals are really important, guys. Intrinsic motivation is important, but so is extrinsic motivators. So set yourself a goal and freaking go and do it, because you can do hard things. Anyway, thanks again. Lots of love.